That is a BMW i3. Some people like the looks of it, some don't. I do, obviously, because I bought it. But let's have a deeper look at the design. Another thing that's always been a signature of the i3 is the black hood. It's contrasting to the main body color, and I think that's actually what makes this car look so cool, the black hood. Some people wrap it in the body color or even paint it. I think that just looks weird, actually, in my opinion, but that's me. There are other contrasts as well in black. The mirror caps. In the beginning, when the i3 came out, these were also body colored, but not anymore. Same with the roof line. This on the first models were also body colored, but when the facelift came, they changed it to black. And they also added this silver strip. Some people like that, some don't, and some people actually remove it. I quite like it. I like to keep my cars original, so I've kept it. One thing I don't understand is this bit. On the S and the Sport Pack models, these are black. On the regular i3, they're also body colored. I think it looks better when it's body colored, because then this line follows down there, and it makes the car look lower. So if I would change anything, it would be this one. Now I have the black fenders, and they are not on standard i3. They're only on the i3S or on the i3 with the Sport Pack, which I have. So that's one of the differences, and it's also lower than the normal i3. It has the sport suspension. A bit stiffer, but it's more fun and stable to drive, in my opinion. The first i3 I had was the regular with a normal suspension, and that was not as stable as this one, at least on highways. So part of the facelift was also this strip. It's not chrome, but it's satin finish or something, and makes the car look a little wider than it actually is without it. It's the car looks very tall and narrow. Of course, on the i3 you have the black roof. Also, on the first model I had, this was in carbon fiber plastic. It was not solid black. It was it had a carbon fiber pattern in it. I have the sunroof. It's quite discreet, actually, at least when you have the black roof, so it doesn't show, it doesn't stand out as much. Of course, you have blinkers in the mirrors. It's always been like that in the i3. These are this is standard BMW mirrors. There you can find these on other BMW models as well. And of course, on a BMW i model, you have the blue circle around the logo. Some people like to wrap that, but like I said, I like my cars in stock. Now the inlays on the grille on this color is gray. On other colors they are blue, like the logo. The color I have is called Yucaro beige. They don't make that anymore, but I like this color. It's quite special in my opinion. When it comes to wheel design, these are probably the i3 wheels I like the most. These are only to be found on the i3S and the Sport Pack. Another interesting detail on the i3 is of course the lights. They are built in to the tailgate, which is all glass, and you have some lights down here as well, and that's for the backup lights. And also when you open the tailgate, these comes on, because then there's no other lights you can see, and these are the marker lights. And then beneath the doors you have this list, which is also in grey, just like the grille, but in other cars it's blue. So it's kind of cool, but it collects a lot of dirt under there, so maybe it's a design fault, I don't know, but I think they could have solved this in a better way, because as you can see when you open the door, all the dirt comes up here, and it tends to stick up in all the corners. But I wash this regularly, of course, but for people who don't, this doesn't look very good. Another thing, of course, frameless doors. It looks cool, especially when the windows are down, obviously. And then when you close it, the window goes up a little and just locks in place, sort of. The headlights, they actually make the car look angry. It has some angry eyes, and I like that. A tiny little innocent electric car looking mean. I have the LED lights, the Matrix. They work fantastic, and they look cool. You have this pointy edge that goes down here. I'm not a designer, but if I were, maybe only complaint I have is they can make this line continue and then get into the light like this. Maybe it would work, I don't know. If I ever become a car designer, maybe I can design a new i3 with this. Looking in, the interior is perhaps my favorite design part of this car. It's an 8-year-old design, but it still looks extremely modern. It's very airy, and this wood inlay looks very good. Some people use this as a tray. I don't like that. I like to keep it tidy, and it looks very, very good in my opinion. Now I have the bright interior. Could have gone for the leather, but I actually think that looks boring. It's dark brown, and then everything is dark brown and black, and I just think the contrasts looks better. And I also have this part leather seats, which in my opinion looks better than just a brown leather. Now the screens, like I said, that one is not a touchscreen, because it was designed way back. You still have this wheel to operate it. The graphics, they changed on this one sometime. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. I think it was when they facelifted the car. They changed the design to this tile look, and that improved a lot. Some new functions and so on. And this one, however, they didn't change. They could have done it. I think they could have added some more functions to it, but they didn't. So they might consider updating this a little. It's time for it. Now if you look up the sunroof, it's divided. Don't really know why. It's probably got to do with the strength of the chassis and the body on the car. Of course, I think it would be better if it was just one piece. But yeah, it is what it is. Well, the seats are very thin. Much thinner than a normal car. It doesn't give as much support as a normal car, but they look minimalistic, and it doesn't take too much space for the people in the back. The back window, of course, it doesn't fall down, roll down, or anything. It's just there. No possibility to open up. So that's could be a complaint, but I live with the i3 for 8 years, well 7 years, so I really don't have any issues with that. Same with the door, back door. Some people say it's complicated, and when you have to unload people from the back, you have to open the front door, take off your seat belts, and then open the door. But I don't think that's too much of a hassle. It's just I gotten used to it. Another issue people might have with the back door is obviously if you have a brain fart and you do this, and then someone does this. You end up like this. Could damage the paintwork if you don't do it easily, as I did now, but surprisingly that has only happened like once to me, and it didn't make any scratches. So it's your brain just adjusts to the i3, maybe we can say. So that was a little walkthrough of the design of the i3 and what I think about it. What do you think about it? Write a comment down below, and maybe we can have a discussion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.